Hello, YouTubers. Well, the Dallas Mavericks are probably done, and the only thing that the Maverick fans can hope for is a Kyrie 2017 Kyrie coming back from a 3 games down to one deficit, winning it with the Cleveland Cavaliers. But Luka's not a LeBron James as far as skill set. He might be a better shooter, but he doesn't have a high IQ, and he's a crybaby. So now y'all see what I was saying about I'd rather trade Luka. Look what Tim Hardaway done tonight. They was when Luka was out the game, that was the best for them. If Luka would have fouled out with 8 minutes in that game, Dallas would have won that game. If Luka would have fouled out early with 8 minutes in the fourth quarter, Dallas would have won that game. But the fact of y'all fans, Tim Hardaway let Jaylen Brown off the hook, and Luka let Jaylen Brown off the hook. When you look at who was killing that team, it was Jaylen Brown killing Luka, killed Tim Hardaway when we didn't need it. So, but back to the LeBron James. LeBron has a high IQ. Is a better defender. LeBron's a better rebounder. Luka didn't get but what 5, 6 rebounds. You see what I'm saying? So when I said I'd rather trade Luka for LeBron James, Austin Reeves, and D'Angelo Russell. But y'all said, "Oh, I'm crazy." Well, LeBron's a crybaby. Well, LeBron's never fouled out in the finals either. But since the skin color's a little lighter, it's going to be a lot of excuses for this guy. Just like Jason Kidd should get fired at the end of this season, just like Bickerstaff did for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They shouldn't even give him a chance to even have a job, and he's a proven loser. He went to a team that had Kyrie, James Harden, and Kevin Durant, and some good role players better than Dallas in Brooklyn, and he couldn't do nothing. But guess what? Jason Kidd gets a chance, but y'all were like, well, he's black. Well, they don't. I mean, you know how it is, how they treat the light skinned people. Come on, man. Think about it. That's one of the reasons why a lot of people bought his jerseys. One, because his style of play was because his marketability of his skin color and his look at the time when he had hair. The same guy to beat his wife. You know, somebody else with a different tone of color beat their wife. It'll be goddamn a Harbinger ride like Trump did at the White House. You feel what I'm saying? To get this dude out of here. But what I'm saying is, Jason Kidd shouldn't even get a job because I guarantee you, Mark Jackson is a way better coach than Jason Kidd. But they wouldn't even give Mark Jackson a job because he's religious. What they meant to really say is, we're not going to give you a job because you're going to hold Luka accountable of his mistakes and not let him get away like a kid that ends up being a narcissist when they get older. And that's all Luka is a big old sloppy fat kid that don't want to lose weight, got a secret hidden depression, all this and all that. But YouTube want to ban my views, shadow ban me because I'm telling the truth. But back in the '90s, what I'm saying ain't nowhere worse than what I'm saying in today's world. What I'm saying in today's world, oh, this kid might go back and commit suicide, or this player might. Hey, Michael Jordan, them man, they had it worse. Charles Barkley and all them guys. But you see why in today's world mean if you can't say stuff like this, that means the kids are soft. But hey, it tell you in the Bible only the strong survive. So people got to stop trying to take place of God's work. God said you supposed to be a strong individual. You feel what I'm saying? You got to think about how many people on a daily basis get criticized. But why is it okay for only certain players to get criticized in the NBA? But back to the topic of this story is Luka lost his game like he been losing all the rest of the games. He almost costed them he would have costed them if Minnesota wouldn't have played Denver and in that high altitude, because Minnesota, Anthony Edwards, then wouldn't have been gassed out. So when you look at the Celtics know something. Anybody knows something if you watch TV. Luka can't. Luka will give up 20 some points. We ain't worried about him contesting dunks. None of them guys on that floor is athletic and can jump besides Jones Jr. You see what I'm saying? Who's the second guy? Hardy might be the second guy that can jump, and Kyrie Irving. So when your centers and bigs can't jump, and then you recruit a team that's not athletic because you don't want you. This is what they doing. Everybody know Luka can't jump. So with the politics, in order, because anybody with athletic ability from a high school team that's 6'7", 6'9", that could dribble the ball, slam dunk, can beat Luka all day on the offensive end and get rebounds over him on the defensive end. So what these politics then done was for them to make these trades and keep these. They doing the Dallas Cowboy stuff. We want Luka to be like he's the guy, like Dak Prescott. We're gonna have one other guy in that CD Lamb. So the one other guy is Kyrie Irving. But what they're doing is getting these guys that's not athletic enough to jump because Luka Doncic can't jump. Well, if Luka can't have two pieces of a Snicker bar, y'all can have two pieces of Snicker bar. So by these guys not being athletic enough to jump and not as great as shooting the ball as Luka, of course that's stealing fame. Of course Luka's gonna look better than them on top of how the NBA does fake hype on these players. You see what I'm saying? Jason Tatum, though, I ain't even got to shoot the ball. We got Drew Holiday to make us even better. Shoot, I ain't even got to shoot the ball. Devin White brought us back in a couple of games. Jaylen Brown been consistent. I ain't even got to shoot the ball as much. I'll facilitate, do the little things. See, the little things that Jason Tatum does, Luka can't do, and that's what Luka need to try to do. He fouled out in the goddamn finals, crying like a little old baby. I don't blame the refs. Refs was like, okay, keep running your mouth. You see what I'm saying? You ain't good enough to run your mouth. You ain't nothing but an above average role player that can't jump. You see what I'm saying? But y'all want to get on Jokic about Jokic because he was the MVP and he didn't win, da 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 da. But I guarantee if they had Jokic in that paint, it'll be a different ball game. Then all them shooters, you can kick that ball out. And Jokic is a better facilitator and a smart player than Luka Doncic. The goddamn Mavericks it'll be the opposite of it'll be 3-0 Mavericks. But like I'm saying, Luka Doncic, Kyrie had 35 points. So now what y'all gonna say? Well, Kyrie should have had 36. Well, PJ Washington missed the open three. Hoobly hoobloo, hoobly hoobla. But they got the score back down to 3 to 4, 5 points. You see what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying if Luka would have fouled out with 5 to 8 minutes in that game, the Dallas Mavericks would have won that game. Luka fouled out too late, where it wasn't enough time to, you know what I'm saying, get in rhythm. That going to tell you how important they don't need this guy to play 40-some minutes a game. Luka really should be playing 23 to 32 minutes a game because he's an over fake hype, like a Caitlin Clark. You see what I'm saying? And that's the point. Now y'all see what the league want. Light-skinned guys and European guys in the league. They trying to take the athletic ability out of it, man. You know where all the athletic ability come from. But, yeah, Jason Kidd should get fired at the end of this game or at the end of the series. Even if the Dallas Mavericks do come back to win, which we have to hope off the Kyrie hype of when he was on LeBron James' team in 2017 when they came back and beat Golden State. That's the only hype the Dallas Mavericks fans got. But some of y'all so prejudiced, y'all like, nah, I'd rather lose like this. But cool, I don't care. The Celtics win, I don't care if they win. You know why? Because Drew Holiday got traded for a bum. Dame Lillard was a bum. Drew Holiday, I hope he win a ring. So Milwaukee, so everybody can see what's going on with the politics. They trade a bum to Milwaukee over there just to shoot commercials, and they get rid of a guy that they want to say not marketable to commercials and send him to Boston, a better Marcus Smart, and he about to win his second ring. He won one with Milwaukee, now he finna win one with Boston. But they got to tell you it's not all about looks and all that, because look how Caitlin Clark look. You feel what I'm saying? She like a caveman, but they still promoting and marketing her. You feel what I'm saying? So Jason Kidd should get fired at the end of this series, even if they come back to win, because if Bickerstaff for the Cavs lost against Jason Tatum them in the playoffs and got fired. Look at all these and Adrian Griffin that played with Minnesota. I mean, that was the coach for the Timberwolves that played with Dallas. They fired him. You see what I'm saying? So Jason Kidd should get fired too. Since they won't give Mark Jackson a job, I guarantee you Mark Jackson is a better coach, but he's too disciplined. You can't be a disciplinary coach and you come down hard on the superstar for doing wrong. You can't hold the superstars accountable today. This is the world we in. You can't hold them accountable today. And the reason why the Dallas Mavericks losing, everybody's saying it, even on their streams, this guy right here and Jason Kidd lost the game. Why wouldn't Jason Kidd take this guy early so he won't break down in the fourth quarter so he can have enough energy to make it in the fourth quarter? Because they afraid Kyrie Irving is gonna get out there and take over the team because Kyrie is a special person sent by God. The black movement or whatever, they don't like that. Remember he made a movie about the Jews and they got mad about it. Oh well. But they don't want Kyrie Irving's movement to win this game because if that happens, that goes to tell you we don't need Luka. Oh, so this is what the NBA is about, is paying the overhyped players all this money. That's what they're trying to hide. They don't want you to hide that Luka's really not that good. And Luka be a person that never win unless he got four super team players on the team. Still might not win because he want all the shine. He want all the attention because he a narcissist like LeBron. But that's why I say I'd rather have LeBron because LeBron know how to win. It didn't, you know what I'm saying? So, um, Jason Kidd should get fired. Since Bickerstaff or whatever, Adrian Griffin, all them guys got fired. So, and Darvin Ham got fired. So Jason Kidd, come right along and join the party. But that's all I got to say. Like, share, and subscribe. I'm out if you want to.